So what made you decide to want to be a dietitian?
When I was growing up, I didn't have the best relationship with food. I wasn't the healthiest eater. With time, I learned how to eat in a more balanced way, kind of fell in love with food. And then at that point, I realized that that's what I wanted to do for careers.
My parents always used to prepare a lot of cultural foods. It fascinated me, intrigued me, so I decided to take my curiosity a little bit further, and here I am, a dietitian.
At our house, we have several food sensitivities or intolerances with various people, along with busy schedules. How would you guys address that sort of thing as a dietitian?
Do you know what I love about being a dietitian, I'm sure Andy too, is that we work with those challenges and we get great results. We listen, problem solve, and we help people to make the right food choices. And it's amazing how such a subtle change can have life-changing results.
Right, which is obviously super helpful because it's confusing otherwise to manage all those things. So how does someone become a dietitian?
First of all, you undergo a degree in science and hundreds of hours of supervised learning.
Okay.
You basically enter, what is a pretty competitive process to engage in like supervised practice, which we call an internship. Just like a nurse, just like a doctor, just like a pharmacist, the dietitians are the regulated health professionals when it comes to food and nutrition.
And then our learning is ongoing. Then we have to be rightly positioned to offer that credible information to the public.
That's important. That's to keep up with all that and to have that sort of background. Most people, I would think, probably like I did, assume that dietitians mainly work, say, at a hospital or in a private practice. So where else would dietitians work?
Dietitians are working at changing things way before the hospital stage to educate consumers. Dietitians work at the government level, federal, municipal, provincial, and they help make policies. A lot of dietitians are researchers as well. Some have PhDs, so they're doing large studies and contributing to our understanding of the way food affects our health. So those are just some of the many examples of where dietitians work.
So for someone like me, how would a dietitian help me in everyday food choices?
We focus on 100% personalized solutions. So you come to us with your unique life and how you structure your life. And we take that and we create a solution that works for you, that you approve.
And it's not like one size fits all, right? Because you have specific needs, you have specific wants, you're a different stage in your life. And so that's why we take the time to listen and sit down with you and go through that.
How do you guys address the science behind food?
Right. Well, in my experience, clients who come through my door, they either are there because they're tired of all the wrong information or all the misinformation on the internet, and more importantly, the conflicting information, because there's one thing says one thing, one side says another. So that's where seeing a dietitian really helps, which I think right now in this context where everyone is releasing nutrition information and only a fraction of it is truly valuable and accurate, I think that's really important.
So I've really enjoyed our conversation and the information that you've given me just in this short time. As a busy mom, I love that there are dietitians that can help in that specific area. If someone else wanted to find a dietitian, where would they look?
Well, a good place to start will be unlockfood.ca. You'll be able to see where to find a dietitian and some information, credible information about nutrition in general.